Hey guys, welcome to Journey of an Appalachian Transman. My name is Julius, and today I'd like to talk to you all about why no will always be my answer. Alright, so back during the summer, little story first. Back during the summer, um, I was working as a lifeguard, and Drago, somebody came up to me, a coworker, and said that one of their friends had said that, or told her that, I used to be a girl, and that okay, Drago, go. Basically told her that I used to be a girl, and I guess they were trying to start shit for me or something. I don't know why they thought it was relevant to talk about, like, why does my medical history have to come out of your mouth, sort of thing. But, people are stupid sometimes. So she point blank asked me, is that true? And I looked her straight in the eye and said no. And she went on about how she didn't care if it was or whatever, and I was just like, no. And there are at least two reasons I can think of right off that why that will always be the answer to this question. And that is, one, it's nobody's damn business if I used to be a girl. For those of you that don't know, don't follow my channel, I am stealth in my offline life. My channel has not went through my friends. I am relying entirely on people who don't know me in real life to spread news in my channel and stuff like that, because I'm not really out to, I just live a regular life without people asking me all the time about trans stuff, and I prefer that. So but if they find this channel, hey, I don't really care. We can talk about it later. But yeah, so it's nobody's business really if I used to be a girl. But then also, used to be a girl isn't accurate. At least not for me. I never saw myself as a girl. Girl was something that was placed on me. And so now that, people see me as a man, it's none of their damn business that I was born female-bodied. Unless they are my doctor or my sexual partner. It ain't their damn business. And another reason why no will always be the answer is I don't know who the bigot is that might want to hurt me when they find out that I am transgender. So even if somebody asked me point blank if I was transgender, I probably would still answer no in a situation where I don't know you. How do you have this information on me? And, you shouldn't have this information because I don't know you, really. So, I have a sneaking suspicion who it was that told this person. And they really shouldn't have. I did confront them about it, because I found out that they were running their mouth. And especially in a small town like this, I feel safe for the most part, but I also know there are some crazy mofos in this town, or not really in the town, but in the surrounding county. And there's a lot of meth around here. Things are pretty methed up. So, no, I don't want people running around talking about my medical history. It's none of their business. So, no will always be the answer, not only because I never saw myself as a girl, but because it could be potentially dangerous for me to answer yes. And it's just nobody's business. Like, let me have my frigging life without bringing this shit up. Like, for the most part, nobody here knows that, but occasionally it still happens that I get outed. Because, like, I grew up here in the town where I'm currently at. I went to Lexington, Kentucky for a while, and I went to Knoxville, Tennessee for a while and lived. So I have gotten out of this area, and I've gotten used to just not people not asking about shit like that because people don't care and people don't know. Like, Social Security accidentally outed me, like, as an organization when I was working down in Knoxville, because but they didn't really out me. They just forced me to out myself, and they're not allowed to do this anymore because this started happening. Basically, I got a job down in Knoxville, and all my paperwork was male, and they said something didn't match their records. So I told my main manager, because I was really good friends with her at the time. I felt like I could trust her out of any of the other managers. So I told her about it. But Social Security forced me to out myself, and that was not cool. Um, I then did write a letter to Social Security, told them if they ever do anything like that, I will be contacting a lawyer. Because that could have potentially gotten me hurt. And this is the reality of being trans. And it shouldn't be. Like, I shouldn't have to worry about if people know or not. People really shouldn't care, really. Because, I'm not some serial killer or something, I'm not gonna go hatchety murdery on anybody. I just want to live my frigging life without people knowing certain things about my past. Everybody, I feel, has something that they've done that they don't want everybody knowing. And it's not because I'm ashamed of it, because I know there are going to be people in the comments going, oh, he's ashamed of being trans. Nah. No, it's just simply, I don't think of myself as trans. I want to just be able to live my life as any other guy. And you're like, but you call your channel Journey of an Appalachian Trans Man. Yeah, but here's the thing. This channel isn't always going to be focusing on transgender issues. Eventually, I'm going to move into just showing how I'm like any other person. I'm getting into that. This is, I'm getting things off of my chest, and eventually I'll have all the trans shit off my chest. I'll make a playlist of just the trans shit, and then I'm just going to move on with life like, because I am a trans man. I don't normally put my focus on that. So having it there, to me, says, okay, not ashamed of it, but look, watch me lead my life and not really give a damn about that. It's in the past, sort of thing. But it is a medical diagnosis that I have, and I don't feel like I should have to hide it. I also feel like by having it in my title, it allows me to show people, like, it's in the title, but then people can watch my videos and know that I do other stuff. I can show them that we're just like anybody else without talking about specifically trans issues, and that's kind of what I'm eventually getting to. And yeah, even in some of my later videos, it might come up. I'm not going to shy away from it, but I named the channel that for a reason, so that I could show people being trans without having to talk about trans issues all the time. That if I make a video that's entirely has nothing to do with being transgender, it's still in the title. So they see a trans person just doing shit that is what everybody else does. It's scratching my ass, I don't know. Playing music because I'm also a musician, or eventually I'd like to take the camera out and go out to eat somewhere, stuff like that. I've got all sorts of plans for, like, eventually this is just going to be a vlog channel. I'm just right now working with getting things off my chest, and that doesn't require that it's an internal journey right now. Eventually we'll move out of the studio and go somewhere else. Anyway, I thank you all for watching, and just know that it's not an appropriate question. Like, if you don't know the person, if you're not good friends with them, it's not an appropriate question. Just let us live our lives, and if we want to divulge that information to you, we will when we want to. And that's just what I think. You know, different people in the community have different ideas about that, but that's my idea. Um, I'll speak for myself. They can speak for themselves. You should be watching their videos too, not just mine. You know, because I'm not a mouthpiece. I'm my own mouthpiece. But take care of yourselves, and I hope that you're having a great day, and I hope this video was, you know, entertaining to you in some way. But just take care, have a great life. See you next week. Ciao.